Hi guys, we're currently halfway through a renovation project in Macclesfield. This is the first time I've bought a property in Macclesfield, so I don't know the area too well, but it was a fairly good price and it was a 2-bed when I bought it, and I thought I could squeeze the third bedroom out of it, and I have just been able to do that, so let me show you around. We're currently in the lounge. Now the lounge is being used as a bit of a storeroom, and that's because it doesn't need much work doing to it. It just needs a lick of paint at the end of the project and it'll be fine. Double doors leads us through into what I imagine people will make into their dining room. As you can see, it's just off the kitchen there, so it'll work well as a dining room. However, because it is quite a busy road at the front, people may choose to make it their lounge. It's up to them, obviously. Originally, the stairs were over in this corner here. They sort of cut through the window like that, which is obviously not ideal, and went up the wall, came up at the top of this landing here. Now the issue with the stairs being on this wall is the fact that there's a doorway over on this side. And now what it meant is you had to walk diagonally across the landing in order to get there. So all this space above our heads here was just one big landing, and it was a huge waste of space. It was, someone had a very, very bad idea when they decided to put the stairs over there. And then it leads us through into the kitchen. Now it's a reasonably sized kitchen. It's not too bad. Originally there was just one bank of units on this wall, another bank of units on this wall, and it didn't work very well. It looked cheap. If you want to get a good rental or you want to get a good resale value, I always think putting in a decent kitchen that really works in the room is the best thing to do. So what we've done is we managed to fit in sort of a U-shaped kitchen and managed to get the wall units in at the top there as well. Now the issue I've not come back round on this wall is because, I don't know if you can tell from the video, the walls are so wonky that it would have looked, I've had to put filler pieces in everywhere and it wouldn't have looked good. So the new stairs take us obviously upstairs. Now we come out onto a landing which is, although a lot smaller than the last one, it is 10 times better. So we've got all 4 doors, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom coming off this one landing. There will be a balustrade here, but it'll be a nice open light area, and it really worked well with the property. Originally you would have obviously come up the stairs in what is now the bathroom in this corner here, and the issue is that door over there was still there. I can't move it because obviously you can see the end wall there, and you have to walk diagonally across this landing, and this whole space here where I've managed to squeeze an extra bedroom and bathroom was just wasted, completely wasted. So originally you'd obviously come across the landing and into this room. Now this room was the bathroom and bedroom. As you can see, it's one good sized bedroom now. Decent window in it. It works quite well. But originally you would have walked in through the door, down this corridor here, and the bathroom was along this back wall there. Now what that meant is the bathroom didn't have any natural light because this corridor took all the light from the window, and it left you with this, you can almost see the different colour floorboards. It left you with like a box room here, which was just no natural light, quite pokey, and just very badly designed, whoever decided to do it. So now we've ended up with one nice, good second bedroom. Back onto what was the landing. we've now squeezed in the third bedroom, albeit a box bedroom. It will still work well for a nursery, even a dressing room, depending on who gets it. There's nice high ceilings in these properties, which I think makes the rooms look like a little bit bigger as well. Back out onto the landing, and this takes us into, again, what was the landing but is now the bathroom. Now the bathroom will be able to get a bath along that back wall there, which I always think it's important to put a bath. If you've got a family, a 3-bed house, you need a bath. They're always going to need a bath. They've got young kids, they're not going to want to chuck them in the shower every night. They're going to want a bath. So I think it's important. You have a 3-bed house, you need a bath. And we'll just have a vanity and toilet in there, and it'll be tiled throughout. Because there's no natural light, ventilation is always a bit limited in bathrooms with no windows. So I'll tile it all. Hopefully that should make it easier to clean and stop any mould growing on walls, anything like that. Obviously you put an extractor in to get rid of most of the moisture in the air. And then that leads us through here into what is the master bedroom. Now, we haven't done too much here with the master bedroom. It's a good sized bedroom. All we've done is we obviously put this doorway in so that it comes off the corridor. Originally it was over in that corner where you came up the top of the stairs. Aside from that, this room stays the same. I've re-skimmed it all because it was all wallpapered and the plaster underneath was in pretty poor condition, so we've taken quite a bit of plaster off in places where needed. The whole house has had new electrics put in. It's in the process of having new plumbing, and we've also put some new PVC double glazed windows in. Now originally the windows were double glazed, but they were wooden. They were probably about 15 years old, and they'd just been badly maintained, which meant that they had been allowed to go rotten. And I probably could have saved them, but for the price and for the time of trying to save the old wooden windows and the new PVC, and it's better double glazing, the price of it, it's worth swapping them over. So aside from the internal, externally there wasn't much to do at all. The external walls are fine. The roof was done about 15 years ago. The only slight issue we had is when we put this steel in to take the chimney out. I didn't cap off the chimney, and when it rained all the water started flooding through, so it's now been capped off. We vented it up in the loft just to make sure we don't get any condensation or any moisture coming through there. So all that's left to do now is a bit of skirting board, put the doors on, get it carpeted, finish the kitchen and bathroom, and liquor paint throughout, and we should be about there. So I'll see you back when we're all done. Hi guys, we're back in Macclesfield. The project is finished, we're all painted throughout. Property's on the market, we're just waiting for someone to move in now. So let me show you around and let me know what you think. So we're currently in the lounge. Last time we were in this room, it was a bit of a storeroom. I said there wasn't much to be done, and there isn't, to be honest. It has literally just had a little paint in the last week, and I've put some new laminate flooring down. The flooring runs straight through into the kitchen and it makes it look like a really open space. I'm really happy with that. It's really nice. These doors, I and ahhed about keeping them or getting rid of them. I didn't really know what to do, but because it's a rental, I thought it's nice to have the separate rooms should they choose to, and it's a lot less effort to keep them in. So I have left them in, and although I probably could do with a paint or gloss, I've left them as is. If I was selling it, might be a bit different, but it's not, it's a rental, so I've gone with the least effort possible, to be honest. Into the dining room, Obviously the new stairs are there. With the stairs, instead of having a balustrade and spindles, I've gone for these 2x2 timbers that just run the whole way of the stairs. The idea of this is it boxes off the stairs from the room, but it still allows a bit of light in. It's fairly modern as well, and you kind of get the best of both worlds with it. So hoping that works, and I'm hoping it lasts as well. But unfortunately only time will tell. Again, this room, it is just pretty simple. It's magnolia walls. Magnolia is probably the colour of choice for landlords because it's a lot cheaper than other paints, and at the end of the day, after each tenancy, you are going to have to paint. It's pretty much standard. You rarely get a tenant who's going to leave the house in as good a condition they got it in. So to paint over magnolia, it's fairly easy with more magnolia and cheap. All the skirting boards have been replaced all around the downstairs, and obviously we've had new windows put in. I put the curtain poles in there as well. Don't provide the curtains, but the idea is I don't want tenants themselves drilling the holes in the wall to fit the curtains. I'd rather do it myself, make sure they're done properly. I always put bigger screws than are provided just to make sure they are staying in, because they will pull them down on the pathetic little screws you get. Through into the kitchen, kept the original beam. This is a wooden beam because it is a stone cottage at the end of the day, so I try to preserve as much character as I can, and it's probably more effort to take it out and replace it with either a concrete or a steel. So all I've done is just painted it a nice sort of anthracite colour, try and match in with the greys of the house and the kitchen, and then that leads us through into the kitchen. I'm really happy with the kitchen. I think it works brilliantly. The amount of cupboard space I've managed to squeeze in is great, and I've kept it nice and modern, all electric, so if anything goes wrong it's fairly easy to swap out and replace. And then I've left the sink in the original place, left the boiler there boxed in. Space for a washing machine, and then other side of the external door there, space for a fridge freezer. So everything's very simple to plug in, everything's very simple to change over if anything should go wrong. So I'm happy with that. Head upstairs, the whole of upstairs has been carpeted. I've just gone for a grey carpet. Grey, it does hide a lot of the marks, and also it's quite modern. It's, you know, very in fashion colour at the moment, so it works nicely. Onto the landing. So this landing, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. Balustrade's gone obviously there in the middle, and it just makes it feel really open. All the 4 rooms are off this one landing, and compared to what the original layout of the house was, this works brilliantly for me. The steel's boxed up there, that's where we took the chimney down. It's the best way I could do it. I couldn't get the steel any higher, unfortunately, but it works okay. It's not the ideal, but it hides it nicely. So we go into the original master bedroom. Again, it's just magnolia walls, grey carpet, all new skirting and architraves. It's been rewired, this property, and I've kept the original radiators over here, but it has had new plumbing to them. Yeah, it's simple, but it's nice and clean, straightforward. It's had all new doors, all new door frames as well. It needed it. All the old architraves, door frames, they were knackered now, and over years they tend to drop and move a bit, and it's nice to start again, get everything nice and straight, and it just looks cleaner. Into the bathroom. So bathroom, I've just put a bath at the back, nice tile throughout, bit of a feature wall. I've got a shower in there. The shower comes off the tap, so again it's a case of if something was to go wrong, very easy to replace, and you actually get quite a good pressure from the taps on that shower. And then around the corner you've got your simple vanity unit there and your toilet, and I prefer having everything all boxed in, although it might cost a little bit more. It hides all the pipes, there's nothing to knock, and it works well. Same with the radiator, got a towel radiator there, but what I've done is I've got all the pipes coming out of the wall. And the idea of that is no one's going to knock the pipes if they're coming up from the floor. It just keeps things simpler and makes less effort for me in the long run, hopefully. So yeah, that's the bathroom. Nice, clean, modern, simple. We go through into the box room. Now the box room is probably going to be the stumbling point for a lot of people who are looking for a 3-bed, because it is a very small room. You know, you might get a nursery in here, but it's not ideal. But at the end of the day, it was space I had. I needed to do something with it, so it was the only thing I could do really to make it a box room, and someone will make use of it. Into the back room. Now this is a room that's had most of the work done to it. Originally we had a bathroom in here, a load of stud walls, and we've just taken it all out, stripped all out, made it into one nice big room. And this, I'm hoping, will compensate for that box room out there, because it's as big as the master. So you've got 2 big double bedrooms and a box room. So hopefully this will swing a lot of potential tenants into renting it. Aside from that, we had a few issues with the drainage outside. I've had to replace all that. But apart from that, it was fairly plain sailing, in the house I think looks in pretty good condition, and hopefully should last now for a good 10-15 years without me having to do too much to it. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you on the next one.